Hi, I'm Julie and I run Techytots Sutton. Techytots delivers breakfast clubs and after-school clubs at various schools across the borough. Techytots teaches children the early steps of coding through play. Coding, for those who don't know, is a set of instructions for a computer to understand. We offer a unique session which mixes play with technology and robots which your children will learn to program. The children will learn how to make the robots move, talk and sing. We have different themes each week which keep the children engaged. Coding is an important skill for children to learn as it is now part of the national curriculum. Coding also helps children with critical thinking, problem solving, concentration and confidence. I really hope you enjoy the activities that we have shown you today, and if you want any more information please take a look at the Facebook. For this activity I'm using my robot and he's called Doc. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the instructions on his head and give him a code to get from the start here over to the teddy bear over here. Now you can see I've got arrows that are helping me know what instructions to give him. So this is our code that we're going to follow. If you wanted to do this at home, you could use Lego or Duplo or even just some bits of paper or cardboard, and you can make your own maze, make it as hard or as easy as you like. If you haven't got a robot at home, you could use your teddy, and you could use your teddy and make him move forward, the arrows, like they say, to get him from one to the other. Or you could even use your brother or sister, or you could be the robot, and somebody could tell you which way to go. You can write your arrows down on a piece of paper or a post-it note, and you can just follow the arrows and get where you want to go. So these are our instructions we're going to give him. I'm going to turn him on. He's a little bit noisy when he first comes on, so bear with me a moment.
Hello, I'm your friend Doc. Connecting. I'm programmed to play with you. I'll go wherever you decide. Program
It's a bit noisy, isn't it?
using the arrows on my head and press OK. All systems set.
So I'm going to use the arrows on his head and I'm going to give him these instructions that I've put down here. So I'm going to make him go forward 2 times, and then I'm going to make him turn, and I'm going to press OK, and then he's going to follow those instructions and he goes from there. So now I'm going to give him a longer code, so I'm going to get him to go all the way to here this time. So again, I've already worked out my instructions, so I'm going to do forward, forward and then a turn, and then forward, forward and another turn, another forward, and I'm going to press OK. It does go a little bit wobbly sometimes and he hits the walls, but he follows the instructions that we give him. And now we just need to get him to the bear, so we're going to go forward 2 times, I'm going to press OK, and he's rescued my teddy bear. So if you wanted to do this at home, like I say, you can make it really hard or really easy. If you've got a robot at home, that's fab. If not, you can stand up in between there and you can be the robot and you can go forward and write your instructions down and follow them to get from one end to the other. So this is another one of our robots that we use in Techytots, and his name's Dash. He's a very popular robot because we can make him go very fast sometimes. We can make him go forwards and backwards, and he can go round in circles. Now I've kept him quite slow today because I want to show you how he works, but in class he can go zooming all over the place. The other thing that he does is his lights change. So if you look here, we can change the colour of his lights all the way there from red down to green, all through, so he gets all different colour lights, and also he says different things and you can record messages. Now I was playing with him just a moment ago and I recorded a message for him.
Hi everybody, my name's Dash.
And it makes your voice sound a bit funny as well, doesn't it? One of the children in my class, they recorded a message too.
Good morning, Dash. Good morning.
So as we play with Dash, we get used to his controls. There's different apps that we use so we can progress. So once it becomes very easy, we move on to the next stage and it makes it a bit more challenging, and then we move on to the next stage again. So Dash is one of our robots. He comes out every week in our class, and like I say, he's very popular and lots of children like playing with him.
For the next section, you'll need to download the Lightbox Code Hour app.
For this activity, we're using the Lightbot app. We're going to work our way through the levels, and they get more difficult on each level that we try. As you can see, the instructions also come on screen. The goal is to get the robot to the blue panel and then turn the light on. With this first level, it shows you what arrows you need to press. We put the arrows and the instructions in the grey box, and then we press the green button to see if we got it right. Well done everybody. As we work through, we get new instructions. So we can see on this one, he's telling us that we can turn left and we can turn right. And to get to the blue panel this time is a bit more difficult. We need to get the robot to go forward and then turn around the corners. We put the instructions that we want him to follow in the yellow box. We do this by pressing the arrows at the bottom and they automatically jump over into that yellow box for us. Once we're happy with the instructions that we've given him, we can press the green button at the top and see if they're right. That's great, we got all the way to the end and we turned the light bulb on. We're going to have a look at another level now. You can see again he's going to tell us about a new instruction that we've got. We can make him jump up and we can make him jump down. So on this level we need to jump up to get to the blue square. So we're going to have a look at the instructions that we need to use, and the first thing we need to do is to make him jump. Once he's up we need to get him to turn, and then he'll need to jump again. And then when he's on that one he'll need to make another turn and another jump, and then we can turn the light bulb on. Let's see if that's right. Great, good job everybody. Let's move on to the next level. So we can see on this one there's quite a lot of jumping that we need to do. There's a few different ways you can get to the blue panel. We've chosen to go forward first, so we're going to go forward 2 boxes and then we're going to make the turn. Once we've made the turn we're going to jump up and then down, and then he needs to jump up again 2 more times. That will take us to the blue box where we'll turn the light on. Let's have a look. Great, we got the light turned on again. Let's see what the next level's like. So you can see on this level he's reminding you that you have to light up all the blue tiles, and there's 3 blue tiles on this level. We're already standing on one to start with, so we have to start our instructions with the light bulb. From there we need to move along and get to the next blue tile. So we're going to use our instructions to jump down and make us go forward. We're going to then turn, go forwards and turn on the next light. Again we then need to jump down and get to the final blue panel and make sure we turn that light on. Once we're happy with our instructions we're going to press the green play button and see if we've got them right. Let's have a look. Excellent, we turned all the lights on. Now this is another tricky one. Lots of jumps and 2 blue lights to turn on. So we'll have a little think about it and see what instructions we need to use. Once we've decided, we'll press the button and move them over to the yellow panel again. So you can see on here, we're going to jump up and we're going to make a turn. We're then going to go forward and jump again to get to that first blue panel and turn the light on. And you can see the instructions that we're using to get to the second panel. We've pressed the green button, let's see if we're right. Well done, we've got both the lights on again. So again, another tricky one with 4 blue panels this time that we have to turn the lights on. Now what we can do, if we're not sure that we've got the right instructions or how to get all the lights on, we can put our first set of instructions in and then we can press the green button to see where that takes us. When we're happy that that's right, we can add to the instructions to get us to the next stage. We can then press the orange button at the top and that will take us back to the start. And we can press the green button again to test our route and see if we're getting it right. Let's have a look. Excellent, we've got 3 of the 4 panels lit up now. So now we just need to get to the final panel. Let's try again. So we've not quite got it right. So to take out the instructions that are wrong, we just press the button while it's in the yellow panel and that will delete it. We can then put the instructions we want in and we can get all the lights turned on. So we're going to try this one again and we're going to put our first set of instructions in and we're going to press the green button to see if we've got those right. Let's have a look. We're going to make him jump 3 times. Let's try. So that's good, it gets us to our blue panels. So now we just need to light them up. So we're going to put our light bulb instructions and we're going to get him to move along so he can light up all the blue panels. Let's have a look. We've got 2 of them lit up now, so now we just need to get to the final one. So we'll put our final set of instructions in, press the orange button to get him back to the start, and then green to press play again, and let's see how we do. Excellent. We've got all the way and we've lit up all 3 of the panels. And as you can see, we've cleared level 1. So now we're going to have a look at level 2. So again you can see the instructions are on the screen and the goal is still to light up the blue panels. But on these puzzles there may not be enough space in that first yellow box to put all the instructions. So as the robot's explaining here, we can put some of the instructions in the grey box at the bottom, and these will become the P1 instructions. So we're going to have a look, and we're going to put the instructions to get to the first blue panel in the grey box, which is the P1 box. So we're going to get him to go forward 3 times, and then we're going to turn the light on. Now when we want to give the rest of the instructions, we put the P1 in the yellow box at the top, and then we carry on to program him to get round the whole puzzle and turn all the blue panels on. So let's have a look at the instructions that we're using. We're going to make him do the P1 instructions and then turn and go to the next blue panel and turn that on. As we press play, we can see that the instructions we've put in the P1 box have been carried out and we've managed to turn all the lights on. Let's have a look at the next level and see how that is. So this puzzle, he's got to sort of do a bit of a zigzag to get to the blue panel at the end. So again, we're going to use our P1 and we're going to put our instructions in the box at the bottom. Once we've put those instructions in, we're going to use the P1 command and we're going to put that in the grey box at the top, which is our main coding box. Now we can press play and see where those instructions get us, and we can see where he moves to. From here we can choose to either continue using individual arrows to make him move, or because it's a repeating pattern, we can use the P1 instructions again. And you can see we put that in twice and that's got him so far down. So now we're going to try again using it 3 times and see if that gets us to the light bulb. Not quite there. So we will keep the 3 P1 instructions because we know that works, and we will add a couple more and let's see how we go. And we're still just 1 short of turning on that light. So again, you just press the one that you want to delete and it will go away, and then you can add the instructions that you want. And there we go, we got him to the end. Keep working on these at home and I'm sure you'll be able to work your way through all the levels. Thank you for having a look at our video and enjoy the rest of the virtual science day.